25 years ago, Michigan Athletics debuted a television program called Wolverine Sports Magazine. It focused on all Michigan teams and student athletes. Our friend Doug Karsh, now the radio voice of Michigan football, hosted for 11 years. The mag, well, it covered everything.
And hi again, friends. Welcome
In June 2009, after 408 programs, the show ended with attention switching to producing content for our new online audience. Social media was still a long way off.
And now, after 14 years, Wolverine Sports Magazine is back. I love the mag. It's presented by Meyer, and here's your new host, Ed Kengerski. I wish they'd let me do the mag.
Thanks, Doug. I appreciate you handing off the baton. Welcome to Wolverine Sports Magazine, show 409. Coming up, we'll get you prepared for the football season opener and also go behind the scenes at the youth summer camps run by Blake Corum and Donovan Edwards.
If you want a scholarship, you got to compete for it. It's not just going to be given. Everything in life, you got to compete for it, all right?
The soccer, volleyball, and field hockey seasons are all underway. And learn more about the new massive video boards at the Big House. Recently, it was announced that Coach Harbaugh would be suspended for the first 3 games of the season. Monday, at his weekly news conference, he was asked how it would feel not being on the sidelines, and he spoke from the heart.
When people say I've heard people comment it's a slap on the wrist. It's more like a baseball bat to the kneecaps. Or to the shoulder. That's what I equate everything to football. I've never missed 3 games, unless it was for a broken arm or a dislocated shoulder.
How do you plan on taking in watching your team for the first 3 games of the season?
I haven't decided yet.
One man who does know where he'll be is defensive coordinator Jesse Minter, who will serve as the game day coach against East Carolina.
We certainly want to be a resource for our offense. Want to be a resource for our special teams, want to be able to manage the game in a way Coach Harbaugh would and make him proud and really just prove him right. And so certainly leaning on all the resources I have available and look forward to the challenge.
With offensive coordinator Sharon Moore also unavailable for the opener, quarterbacks coach Kurt Campbell will call the plays Saturday. Jim Harbaugh said Campbell, an offensive analyst last year, is more than ready and capable. It's certainly been a long off-season, a lot of hard work put in. The Wolverines are ready to open the 2023 campaign after a lively and productive fall camp.
Players have, shown out. We put in the work, we put in the sweat. It's been a great camp. Coach Harbaugh has done a great job at running this camp. I'm never satisfied. I always believe, you can just become better than you were yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, becoming satisfied, that's how you lose.
I think everybody's locked in. Everybody knows what their task is and what they have to do, and then they've taken it to a very high level. They've taken the seriousness to a very high level, and just like the pro mindset, the way people carry themselves, people watching film, doing all that stuff. I think it's been really good for the team.
There's so much to like about the club. With Blake Corum and Donovan Edwards, it features arguably the best running back tandem in the nation and a championship-level quarterback who has worked hard to improve in every facet.
Being more of a vocal leader and really embracing holding people accountable and holding myself accountable and just making sure that it's the win the day mentality and not just focusing on week 1 or week 2 or the national championship or anything like that. It's day by day.
The offensive line returns 3 starters, led by preseason All-American Zach Zinter, and the depth was bolstered by a trio of high-level transfers.
Coach Harbaugh said it. We got 10 dudes that could start damn near anywhere in the country. So, it's great to have depth in the offensive line. It's going to take more than just 5 starting guys to play this year and to get us the wins.
Defensively, the line and edge positions should continue to be a strength.
Our chemistry, between each other is different now. We're really close with each other. We're mad tight with each other, and that's on the field and off the field. So, whenever we get together, we work with each other. We always communicate, and whenever we're making plays, whether it's run or pass, we all know what we're about to do. So, we feel each other, we love each other, and we work off each other.
It's also a unit that shows great maturity with how it goes about its business.
The way we hold each other accountable, especially on the field, the way we were able to coach each other up, we're able to talk through plays, just being able to hold each other accountable about certain play, about certain things. Just it tells you how much somebody wanted, how much somebody wants to succeed and wants our team to succeed.
Though big goals loom, through it all, the Wolverines are preaching patience and perspective.
The whole team as well, they know what that means too. We have to go through the process in order to get to the prize. There's multiple meanings. We have to go through the process, enjoy the process to get to the prize.
Wolverine Sports Magazine is presented by Meyer and brought to you in part by Alro Steel, by Abso Pure Water, and by Grand Traverse Resort.
The volleyball team hosted Western Michigan Tuesday in its home opener at Chrysler Center. The first for new head coach Aaron Virtue. A shorthanded Wolverine squad dropped a 3-setter to the Broncos. Senior Scotty Johnson hit a milestone with her 2,000th career assist. Michigan travels to the Arkansas Invitational this weekend. They'll open the tournament Friday against Colorado State. The men's soccer team hosts Akron Friday night at the Michigan Soccer Complex. Game time is set for 7 o'clock. The Wolverines opened the season with back-to-back home games. Last Thursday, graduate student Mushtaba El-Hashnawi scored in the 65th minute to draw even with Loyola Marymount. That's how the game ended, a 1-1 draw. Sunday, Michigan blanked California Baptist 2-0. New Mexico freshman Alex Wagner picked up his first career tally, and senior Bryce Blevins notched an insurance marker. Junior goalkeeper Hayden Evans made 2 saves and earned the shutout. The women's team has its home opener tonight, August 30th against Boston College. The Wolverines opened the campaign with 3 road games, a loss at USC before posting ties against both Pepperdine and number 5 Virginia. The 4th-ranked field hockey squad christened the new year against number 1 North Carolina in Chapel Hill as part of the ACC Big Ten Challenge. The capacity crowd saw the Wolverines score the first and last goals of the game, but the defending NCAA champ scored 3 times in the second period to beat the Maize and Blue 3-2. Freshman Juliet Manzour opened the scoring, and senior Anouk Bean tallied late in the game for the Wolverines. Michigan then dropped a 1-0 decision to Wake Forest Sunday on a late penalty stroke. The Wolverines open up a 4-game homestand beginning this weekend, Friday against UC Davis, and then Sunday afternoon against Old Dominion.
Wolverine Sports Magazine is presented by Meyer and brought to you in part by Alro Steel, by Abso Pure Water, and by Grand Traverse Resort.
Back to football. Running backs Blake Corum and Donovan Edwards took time this summer hosting youth camps for grade schoolers. The aim, much more than just instruction on how to become better football players.
The Blake Corum football camp was amazing.
The Donovan Edwards football camp was an amazing experience because I realized how beloved I am in my community. I realized how much of a blessing it is to be able to give back to other people regardless of money or any other standpoint.
There we go. I see some speedsters out here. There we go.
I think it's important to impact as many people's lives as I possibly can. And that's why I do the community work that I do. Because it's very important to me. It's very important to show the next generation that not only they can do it too, but it's also important to give back.
That's what I'm talking about.
In order to be able to succeed in life, you have to 1, respect your parents, 2, get good grades and educate yourself, and 3, to believe in you and believe in God and believe in the greater good for not only for yourself, but the world that we all live in together.
My message to the kids was and has always been, it's bigger than football. Football is my passion, but giving back is my purpose. And I feel like that is my message. That is why I'm here.
So we about to go do some drills. Y'all talking a lot. So I want to see how y'all get down for it.
I met him at Dominican Sue camp, and he was playing for the Detroit Lions. And I'm doing the same thing for other kids who will one day be in the same position that I'm in, where they were inspired to be able to go on and to achieve their dreams and to never give up and have determination and willpower and hard work to whatever was thrown at them. They always rose from adversity and never gave up in anything that they did, whether it's school, whether it's a relationship, whether it's,
you know, getting injured in football and bouncing back from it, that's what it's all about, is rising from adversity.
Giving back is something I always do because that is my purpose. And I'm the type of person that would give my last to help someone else's life be better.
It's hard being a role model because all eyes are on you. The only thing that I can say is just always do good, you know? Always like support other people regardless of who you are, where you come from, what your race, religion is. Like always do what is right amongst other people because you want the same thing from other people. You want to be given the opportunity from other people.
Just being a good person, being a good citizen, being a good human being is my message.
Great stuff there from both Blake and Donovan. Nice to see them giving back to their communities. And don't forget, football fans, this weekend against ECU, your first chance to see the new video boards at Michigan Stadium. The monster boards are ready to go after 10 months of work. They measure 179 feet wide by 62 feet tall. The project began when 2 massive columns weighing 70 tons each were shipped from Pennsylvania to help support the larger screens, 85% larger than the old boards, which were installed in 2011. More than 35,000 feet of cabling was run, along with audio system upgrades and more. There was a complete renovation done to the control rooms that operate not only the stadium boards, but all of the athletic department video displays. Last week, the people here at MGO Blue TV, who make this all happen, held a game day rehearsal during a football practice.
It's good for us to get in here and push buttons and find problems and find things that are working, find things that aren't. Like it's why we have practices. Audio wasn't working going over the press box. You know, we figure out ways to get around that and make things work, but that's why we have these practices, to work out all these kinks so that we're either prepared for them on game days, know what we can do to fix them when the time comes, or have them fixed beforehand.
The $41 million project was done to give Michigan fans an enhanced game day experience.
We have the ability to go full screen now, but even in game, we will have out-of-town scores, we'll have social media content, we will have more information up there than we've ever been able to have before. Just bigger, cleaner, crisper, brighter. There's a lot. It's a beautiful picture out there.
So Saturday is going to be?
Saturday is going to be interesting.
So much excitement around campus this time of year, especially at the Big House. Once again, the season opener, noon on Saturday against East Carolina. We'll see you next week right here on Wolverine Sports Magazine.